Hello and welcome to this special broadcast from the Tribune Network. I'm Rohit Bhan. We are coming to you from on the outskirts of the Mohali railway station. The rail roko call given by various farmers unions. They have started. We are here on the outskirts of the railway station. As you can see, the tracks being blocked by the farmers, and also there are people from other sections of the society, not just farmers. There are advocates who have come here to express their solidarity with the farmers who've been being part of this agitation. As you can see, the people who are sitting here on the tracks near Mohali, as I mentioned. A large number of police personnel have been deployed to prevent any trouble. We have reports from other parts of Haryana and also in UP. In Haryana, particularly some railway stations, the tracks have been stopped. As you can see, these elderly gentlemen who have come from various parts of the state, they're sitting here right on the tracks to ensure that their rail roko call goes as per is a success. I'm joined by some of the activists who are here. So this agitation has been going on for a few months now. The farmers are determined they'll continue till these laws are not repealed. With this time lag, do you think that the movement will sustain for long?
Of course, why not? Because it's a people's movement. It's not only farmers' movement. Everybody is going to suffer if these laws are not repealed. Right. Reason being that both consumers as well as producers are going to suffer. We have already seen what happened as a consequence of the failure of the Green Revolution. There was already a serious crisis in rural Punjab, what we call as agrarian crisis. Having a debt of nearly 80,000 crore towards all these farmers, it's not a small crisis. Nobody did anything, but on top of that, they have brought these three laws. I think it's like attacking with a trident on these people. They have to repeal it. Otherwise, since it's not only farmers' agitation now at the moment, it is not only Pradarshan Jeevi and Parjeevi, what our Honorable Prime Minister is saying. I'm sorry to say these are not the words to be used for these patriots. These are patriots. Can you think of any democracy and a country where without the farmers and the workers and under the garb or under the guise of these what we call as corona, you have repealed all labor laws, you have attacked by bringing these three laws, these farmers. How will you run this country? Is it a democracy? Can you sustain this democracy economically? No, nothing. There is going to be a very, very serious crisis in due course of time if these laws are not appealed, and even our laborers, Dalits, women are not protected the way they are being handled now. Pushed to the margin. I think it's too much. That's why this is a sort of a mild revolt. It's going to intensify in due course of time.
Also, we have seen it's not just farmers, they're advocates, they're people from different states of the society. Do you think the response, more and more status of the society are getting involved in this agitation?
Why not? You see, there are people who belongs to different dairas. There are large number of youth, which is a very good sign. Right. Because, people, Punjab was known as if youth has gone to the hook to the drugs. It's a very, very, I think, hope. It's a big hope for us, and it's a very, very big positive achievement of this movement that now the same young people you see, they are handling the stages, they are speaking, they are taking the responsibility on their shoulders of the nation, that we are the future of the nation. Who are these people who are ruling us and they are not listening to us? I think this questioning, why, how, this is the new phase of Punjabis and as well as all the people of this region. You can see through this movement, this agitation very, very clearly.
Also, the centre seems to be adamant. Modi government says it will not repeal. There is nothing wrong with the laws, they can discuss. So what next? There's some sort of imbroglio. The farmers saying that nothing short of repeal. Modi government saying we will not repeal. So what happens from now on?
There is nothing in the act which is to be retained. Right. They should prove it, that this should be retained.
Right.
Only it is their ego, hiss of ego.
Right.
It's not going to go.
Right.
very long. They have to, bow down to the voice of these honest voices, truthworthy voices. I think this is too much. I mean, 200 people sacrifice their lives, and our Prime Minister does not speak, utter a word. Rather, that he tries to denigrate the movement, the agitators. I mean, passing various words. It's I think high time they must climb down further and tell them, okay, if these laws, what do you mean? Is it a worth of retaining those piece of papers? On the one side, these are piece of paper. You have hundreds and thousands of laws there. And, I mean, if 3 laws are repealed, sky is not going to fall. No havoc is going to fall. No havoc is going to create it. Only thing, these people will go to home. You can have a committee. In any case, United Nations already, they told it. These people are signatories. Our government is signatory. Any law, if they have to make about farmers, you have to take them into confidence. They have not done it. If you have committed a mistake, don't commit another mistake, another blunder. Now you have to listen to them. It's better to retain and regain all those peaceful atmosphere, political and social atmosphere. Otherwise, this is going to become a prairie fire. This fire which has been ignited by Western India, Northwest India, it's not going to stop here, because the crisis, economic crisis, is very, very deep. Youth is unemployed. There's a high level of unemployment. Nobody cared for a long time, neither Congress nor the present government. Now this crisis, it's a repercussion of this crisis. It's not only 3 laws. It's a general social, a cultural, educational, employment and economic crisis, which is leading to political crisis. And there's you will see very shortly, if this agitation continues for another 2-3 months, it will be worldwide. It will not only be all India level, it already is triggering certain, cases, whether it is Meena Harris or Greta Thunberg or many other, or it is Rihanna or others. It's already taking a turn, global turn. It's going to intensify and further and further become global.
Thank you so much, sir. So there you have, the farmers believe that this is going to intensify in the days to come. No question of letting up. As we spoke to some of the activists, they're saying this agitation is going to continue for long till all the 3 laws are not repealed. Some of the farmers which we have interacted, they are saying that even if it takes several months, they are not going to let up. There's going to be phase-wise agitation programs. We had the highways which were blocked earlier, also a march to the tractor march, and now the rail roko in the days to come. The farmers union says that more and more agitation will be carried out. As far as the security is concerned, a lot of security deployment has been made, not just in Punjab but also in other places like Haryana. We have reports from Hisar where train tracks have been blocked. So police and all security agencies, they are alert. We've spoken to the railway officials in the Ambala division saying that not much of a traffic has been disrupted because there's not many of the trains which fly during the daytime. Only few trains have been halted at some railway stations across Punjab and also in Haryana. But as far as this Rail Roko campaign is concerned, that's going on very peacefully at various places in Punjab, also in Haryana, as I mentioned. And this is part of the series of protests which have been planned by the Farmers Union. We'll keep on tracking this Rail Roko agitation through the day from across Punjab, from across Haryana. You can also get updates on this Rail Roko on our website, tribuneindia.com, and also other social media platforms like Tribune, like Twitter, I beg your pardon, Facebook and Instagram. Meanwhile, thanks for watching.